Hello everybody, my name is Roger Moss. I'm the CEO of Labrador Gold, and just thought that we would update you a little bit with a video here from the core shack in Glenwood, Newfoundland, and really show you what our news release, our most recent news release about the Midway target is all about. And basically what we're looking at here is we're looking at a different gold mineralized system from what we've seen at Big Vein, and this particular system is gold hosted by gabbro. So we're not dealing with shales, black shales, green shales, and big quartz veins. What we're dealing with is disseminated mineralization in gabbro. And for those of you that aren't familiar with gabbro, this is kind of what it looks like. It's a mafic rock. It's coarse grained, and it's an intrusive rock. So what's happening here is that this gabbro has intruded up into the black shales and along a major structure, and that structure is what is also presumably introducing the gold into this gabbro. Now this is sort of not typical gabbro, because we do have quite a lot of the potassium-rich feldspars here that you can see in the orange color. That's some kind of alteration, potassic alteration of the gabbro, and that's because of all the mineralizing fluids that have gone through this rock while the gold has been precipitating. Now, as you can see, this particular section hasn't been cut. The rest of the core here has been cut, and those are the samples that were sent to the lab, and which we received recently, and which were the subject of the news release. So if we want to get into the meat of the matter, and that's really where we had the grades, you can see here we really start picking up grades here where we get this very strong alteration. Again, it's carbonate alteration. There is a little bit of veining that you'll see here and there, but the veins are not what's carrying the gold. The gold is associated with sulfides that are actually disseminated through the host rock, and we'll see a good example of that as we come over here. And this is where the grade really starts to pick up. Now we're not seeing big vein type grades. We're not seeing grades in the hundreds of grams a ton. This is like the 5 or 6 grams per ton grades. But you can see in some of the samples here, like there's sulfide mineralization right throughout the rock. It's pervasive. All that those glittery little specks in the rock here are pyrite and arsenopyrite, and that's what the gold is associated with. And you can see the alteration again here. It's bleached. It's got a pinky orange color from the potassic alteration, and you can see quartz veins. The quartz veins here, but these quartz veins are not what's hosting the gold. The gold is here in the sulfides. So it's a very different system. Now you'll remember the intersection that we had here. Like I said, it's about 5 to 6 grams per ton, and that was over about 3 meters within a larger intersection, which goes over about 7 meters, and 3 grams over 7 meters is more or less what it looks like, and that's what we have here. So once again, totally different mineralizing system from Big Vein. It's about 2 kilometers to the west of Big Vein, and what's really exciting is this opens up a whole other part of the property for exploration. The gabbros come up these structures that are subparallel to the Appleton Fault Zone, and they actually occur between the Appleton Fault Zone and the Dog Bay Line, which is another major structure. And so this is to be hitting this kind of mineralization on just the 3rd hole at this target is really good, and we expect to see more of this. And we have probably on the order of, I would say, at least 5 kilometers strike length right where we are here, and those gabbros extend from the southern part of the property all the way up to the northern part. So there's a lot of strike length here to test for this style of mineralization. Thanks very much.